I pulled the wicking and the earth bucket or global bucket to pieces and came up with some interesting finds. The global bucket one, the base was actually full of dirt, but it wasn't just any dirt, it was worm cast. So they'd gone through the little bucket that sat in the bottom here and munched on all the coconut coir I had in there and turned it into castings and it filled up the reservoir. So when I broke them apart just before, I found this is the global bucket one, and as you can see, just focuses in properly, it's a lot more moisture in there compared with the wicking bucket one. And there is also, don't know how well you'll see that, there's eggs, worm eggs all the way through it, and a large healthy colony of, there's some more eggs just up in there, of earthworms, or composting worms. So they love the global bucket. The wicking bucket, just as many roots as you can see, heaps of roots. This is the global bucket one, give you a bit of a look at the roots. Just as many roots, but nowhere near as many earthworms. And nowhere near as many eggs either. So that's just the sand from the bottom of the reservoir. So in conclusion, for a smaller bucket, I think the global bucket style, even though it's a bit more work to set it up and you need 2 containers, or actually you could probably do it other ways, but because it's a little bit more extra work and more bits and pieces go into it, I was a bit turned off it, but I definitely think it's the way to go. This soil just looks a lot better. The plants that grew in them, I wasn't happy with. There you go, baby worm and an egg. So I wasn't actually too happy with the way the tomatoes, the Amish paste grew in there. So, but anyway, I think for other bits and pieces, say like a lettuce or a basil, it'd be fantastic. But just the size of the tomatoes, I mean, look at these two here. It's pretty damn mammoth, and just strip the nutrients out as fast as I can put them in there. So maybe for something smaller or not so demanding like a sweet basil, lettuce or other herbs, they'd be fantastic. So definitely going to redo the global bucket one and see how we go with it.